What's up, guys? SGK23 TV Network. You guys see the title of this video. So hopefully I can reach the conscious people that understand. And hopefully the people that are not too conscious or knowledgeable, I can get you guys to start picking up some books and educate yourself on what's going on in this world you live in and how things are manufactured and things of that nature. We're going to talk about these fakes and these replicas versus the real ones. We're going to talk about social engineering, corporate slavery. We're going to touch on a lot of topics that a lot of you guys probably are not in tune with per se. And I added some dope videos and a lot of photos that you guys requested. A lot of you guys. I don't want to mention names because I forget and I don't want to pronounce them wrong or get them wrong, but you guys know who you are. Now, with SneakerCon, right, happening on the other side of the world right now, be prepared and be ready for all these quote-unquote fake shoes, early looks to be coming here to the U.S. and being sold to you as authentics. Be prepared for all that shit. The videos, a lot of the photos that you guys are watching are a lot of these sneakers that you guys will see popping up from resellers, YouTubers, certain companies, things of that nature, to bamboozle you and scam you. Okay? Those are the fuck boy motherfuckers and the scam artists. People that don't do that, you shouldn't even get offended, because that's not what you do. So I'm talking in regards to the companies, the people, the resellers that do that shit. So if you don't do that shit, it doesn't apply to you. You understand what I'm saying? Plain and simple. It doesn't apply to you. That's not what you do. But expect this boatload of all these earlies or all these fakes. Expect that. Why do I say expect that? Because these factories that quote unquote have these fakes or UAs, unauthorized 98%ers, whatever you guys want to call them, these are the same factories and companies that are reaching out to these folks. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to put a lot of information out there because I don't care how people get their money and all that. Once again, I don't care if you wear fakes, buy fakes, sell fakes, quote unquote fakes. Because at the end of the day, it's all logos and social engineering and corporate slavery and things of that nature. Because at the end of the day, the shoes, quote unquote, the unauthorized versus the real ones, the shoes are the same shit. They're made with the same materials. They're manufactured in the same place. We can argue factories and all that all day, but it's the same shit. It's just marketed different. You understand what I'm saying? And I can go to any Foot Locker, Nike, you name it, Flight 23, and I can point out discrepancies and errors and retail authorized sneakers. From Yeezy to Nikes, you name it. Okay? So keep this in mind also. I do what I do because I love the sneaker game. And I do it for business. And I buy what I like always. Okay? But you got to understand there's two sides to this game. It's very simple. It's like the Matrix. It's very simple. There's the people that make money off of you. And there's the people that give the money. That's it. That is it. And some of these people, I don't want to offend anybody, but some of these people, especially youngsters, you might work, your whole month and go spend 98% of your check on some Yeezys and be broke. That doesn't make no sense. I don't want to insult anybody, but that is stupid. You got to pick up books. You got to start reading. You got to start educating yourself. You got to have knowledge itself, not being knowledgeable. You guys got to start, I hate using waking up and woke and shit like that. You guys got to get conscious of what's going on, where you live, what's surrounding you. The logos, the labels, corporate slavery, socialism, status, splitting people, dividing and conquering, the TV, the phones, the tablets, the shoes, the cars, X, Y, and Z. You understand? So, again, I don't care if you wear quote unquote fakes, because when you really want to get deep into some real shit as far as numerology and this and that, everything around you is fake. Number one, it's nothing but energy. Number two, the fake quote unquote versus the real sneaker, what's fake about it besides the government that played with the language and added symbols to things that your subconscious immediately reacts to and associates that symbol to something, whether it's wealth, success, being a sucker, this and that, whether your favorite rapper said something so you got to do it or got to have it, or you can't do it, you can't do that because somebody said so, or you've seen it, or the shit that you don't like and don't want to do, but through subliminal images and symbols on TVs and books and iPads and cars and everywhere you go, they're sticking it in your subconscious without you even knowing it, and you'll act out on those thoughts later on in life. Okay, so that I'm breaking it down for you guys so you guys understand. I don't care if you wear fakes. I don't care if you sell fakes. I don't like if you're going to scam somebody. If you're going to tell me you're selling me a turkey vegan burger, but you're really selling me meat when I'm a vegan, I'm going to be upset. If I'm buying something that cost $380 and you're selling me something that costs $80, I'm going to be upset. Okay? So once again, I do it because to me, collecting sneakers, and I know what sneakers to collect outside of what I like and what I want to wear and shit like that. I get sneakers, been doing this for 20 years. 20 years, guys. Longer than 95% of your so-called sneaker companies. Been in business for a long time. So I do it like a 401k, like I do the stock market. Collectibles. That's why I stay authentic when it comes to the sneakers and shit like that. You understand? So I hope you guys are walking with me through this. And share the video, like the video, subscribe. Share it to people that need this information. Show people what's going on. If you know somebody that's conscious. When I say conscious, some of you guys will probably not understand what I'm saying. If you know somebody that understands what's going on in this world, meaning economics, divide and conquer, social engineering, how politicians, how the government works, how money is printed, where it's printed, the federal bank, the World Bank, share it to those type of people and educate the ones that don't know. Okay? The message is important. The information is important. Information is the most important things. So once again, all these shoes and bags and things you're looking at coming from the sneaker convention overseas in Asia, people are going over there. I know 3-4 people that don't hide it. They're going over there and they're going to bring back 10, 20,000, 30,000. Some people might bring 50,000, some real, some fake, whatever the case is. And coming back with all these, again, quote unquote, fake sneakers. Because what is the difference between the real ones and the fake, quote unquote? Numbers. They're not authorized to be sold in the US for a certain price. 3 more stitches on one side, this, that, and the other. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. So that's not a problem. The problem is if you're trying to sell something that costs $80 for $400 and not telling or being out in the open that these are, quote unquote, the fakes. These are not the ones that you'll be able to resell for X, Y, and Z amount of money. That's the problem. That's the only problem in regards to the fakes versus real shit like that. And again, me, always a fan of sports. With the sneakers, for me, it's most as a collector situation. You understand? Same with basketball cards. I've done the same thing. I do the same thing with gold and silver and platinum. I do the same thing on the stock market. It's just another avenue. But I love sneakers. You understand? So I wouldn't have no problem wearing, if I wore something that was quote unquote fake or unauthorized and somebody asked me or something, I have no issue with what it is. I'm not caught up in the matrix like all these other people are. You know what I'm saying? Those are dope or those are fake, whatever. Oh yeah, they are. Mine were $50, mine were $120. You paid $1,000. And we're pulling the same girl. You know what I mean? Or my Ferrari's out front and my shoes are fake. Okay. Fake to you in your mind because you're still plugged in. You took the blue pill. Or you didn't even take it, red or blue pill. So I want to do that on purpose so everybody understands I have no issue with people wearing quote unquote fakes and UAs or selling them and all that. It's a very lucrative business. No problem with that. I have a problem if you pose something as something that is not. That is wrong. And with the Hong Kong convention in Asia and all this that's going on, coming back is going to be a flood. These are the red 11s, the navy blue 11s. You watch, you guys are going to start seeing them pop up early for 300, for 400. You're going to see all this shit. Nobody is exposing and showing you these videos and these photos that I'm showing you. This is direct from the factory. You understand what I'm saying? And all these companies and resellers, they have all these photos and videos themselves as well. You understand? Some might act on them, some might not. It doesn't matter. But they don't want you to see this stuff. They don't want you to know what's going on. So keep your eyes open, because once again, you guys are seeing the Yeezy reviews. I did mine with the peach bottoms just so I wouldn't confuse. And shout out to my man that pointed out in the video, yo, you put the real shoe tree in the fake shoe and the fake shoe tree in the real shoe. Facts. You see what I'm saying? They got stickers. They're the same shit. The only difference is you can't get the same value out of them. And I love this topic. Let me know how you guys feel. I might do a part 2 and kind of explain what I'm talking about when I say social engineering, economics, and corporate slavery, and symbols, and shit like that, what they put on TV and music and all this, advertising. Out of your $5,000 check, you spend maybe 80-90% on shit that you don't need at all. Once again, there's two sides. I make money off of you, and you give me your money. You're either making the money or you're giving it. That's all. You're either making money or you're giving it. Because you damn sure ain't saving it. You damn sure it's not investing it in anything like land. gold, silver, things of value into a business. So you're giving it for red bottoms. You're giving it for Yeezys. You're giving it up for Gucci. You're giving it up because your best rapper said you need to give it up. Your favorite rapper, said you need to give it up. Because your favorite athlete said so. You don't know that, but your subconscious does. They did it to you like that. Pause. So once again, be aware of this flood that's coming from the knockoff factories convention. You guys can put 1 and 2 together. There's a convention where they duplicate everything and everybody's going there with money, the people that sell shoes and shit like that. So it is what it is. You guys understand mathematics, I hope. Hope you guys understand economics. Hope you guys understand, again, the people that sell you this stuff, they're putting on a facade. Fugazi, Michael McConaughey in Wolf Street. You understand? They don't give a fuck about fake or real or sneakers. It's about money, just like with me. If you can afford $1,000 pair of sneakers and it doesn't dent your pockets, then fine, do what you do. If you want to wear fakes and you can afford a $3,000 pair of sneakers, fine. But this is deep in regards to what I'm talking about as far as social engineering, advertising, symbolism, divide and conquer. You understand? Everybody's falling into the trap. Same with the racist shit that's going on now. They want to divide everybody. But it's not really about racism. It's about status and class. It's about dividing people so they can slide in the bullshit and the shit that only your subconscious gets, and then you act on it later on. Meaning they're making you put your money where they want you to put it without you even knowing it. They're making you buy what they want you to buy without you even knowing it. They want you to hate a class of people without you even knowing it. Because why? And some people are falling into it. Conscience is a hustle nowadays. Things like that. So it gets deep down the rabbit hole when it comes to this shit. So once again, I don't have a problem with anyone that sells fakes. Get your money. I don't have a problem if anyone out there is smart enough to know that I'm gonna wear the same belt for $22 instead of $1,500, and I'm gonna get the same reaction or whatever I'm looking for at the same status than the guy next to me that spent $1,500 and doesn't have $1 in his pocket. And I spent $22 and still got $478 left. No problem with that. No problem if you sell it. No problem if you wear it. Matter of fact, smarter to wear fakes for some of you guys that might not have the funds. Only problem is if you pose something as something that it's not. Then you're scamming the people that are already brain fucked, and on top of it, you're taking advantage of your own people, and you're siding with the fucking people, the beasts, the animals that destroyed everything and want to keep destroying shit, especially you, and you're cooning with them, and you're fucking up the next man, your people. Once again, there's two sides. There's the side that you give me your money, and there's the side of you giving up your money. Supply and demand. So that might be for a part 2. But once again, be careful with the flood that's coming from the convention where all these are coming from. You got to understand, all these photos, these sneakers, these videos you guys are looking at, just like I have them, Everybody else has them. When I say everybody else, I'm talking about everybody else that sells sneakers. Sneaker companies, sneaker shops, sneaker websites, resellers. They all have the same shit. The advertising or what's going on with these photos and these videos that you guys are looking at is they're letting me know what they have available and how much it costs. If you buy 20, if you buy 30. You understand? Come to the convention, X, Y, and Z, etc., etc. Come to the factory. We'll make a deal on the shipping, because shipping alone might cost somebody $10,000. Freights and taxes, things of that nature. So just how I'm conversating with these businessmen and entrepreneurs and factory owners, where they make the same ones that go to Nike and Adidas and all of that, facts. We can argue factories. We can argue France versus China, France versus Italy, all that. But that's neither here nor there for this conversation. The same way I could be negotiating and doing that type of shit, it's the same way everybody else next to me on their phone is doing the same shit with them, and actually either going over there. Once again, SneakerCon is like a real estate situation for me, or a mentorship, economics, trust fund situation for me. So if you sell sneakers, that's your business. You're gonna be at all the sneaker conventions. That's where you network. That's where you meet people. That's where you get connections. You understand what I'm saying? So if you sell sneakers, of course you're gonna be in LA, in London, in Dubai, in Tokyo, wherever it's at. You're gonna be there. It's your business to be there. That's what you do for a living. So, once again, be careful for the flood of all these fakes coming. You guys are looking at sneakers that are very hyped up, that are upcoming, early looks, this, that, and the other. And use this video and these photos as references to make sure the websites and companies you guys deal with and want to buy your sneakers from, that they don't have any of these photos, like early looks, or selling any of these photos. Because if they do, then you know that they got fakes and they're trying to scam you. Again, use these photos and these videos as reference points for social media companies, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If a company has these photos and these videos, which are fake shoes, I wouldn't mess with them, because they're posing fake shoes as real. Use this as a reference point. Let me know if you guys like the video. I'll do a part 2 and get deeper into the knowledge. SGK23 TV network. I would have went to the sneaker convention, but I went to the fight. So, matter of fact, I wouldn't have gone to the sneaker convention. I wouldn't have spent that money just to go to a sneaker convention.